everybody, this is the Autistic Gamer and welcome back to FIFA 15 Career Mode. When we left off, we won 3-1 against Sunderland and we drawn 1-1 against Everton. A late goal back then by Skrtel, and against Sunderland 2 goals from Aubameyang. Today a big game against Tottenham Hotspur, who are actually in front of us on the table. They are in 3rd place and they are 5 points ahead of us. So if we win this, that would be really good for us. It really would be, because that would make our difference only 2 points. I'm just going to put out the same squad as always and hope for a good result. Let's start the game. It's the beginning of the game. Liverpool versus Tottenham Hotspur. I think earlier this season we got a draw. I think 1-1. I don't remember correctly, but I think it was a draw. Second game, I do remember that. It was the second game of the season. So yeah, actually it was a draw. But like I said, 5 points ahead, same amount of games played. This could be special. We really do need to win this if we want any shot of getting into the Champions League. You know what is weird? Every time I'm speaking, I'm sort of like looking into the top corner where my FPS counter is running, as if I'm like speaking to somebody, like speaking to you guys, but there's nothing there. And even though that's a big chance, I'm like basically speaking to nobody, and I'm looking in that direction, and I don't know why, because it's just numbers, but I do it anyway, and I make hand movements and everything. I really need friends, don't I? Well done by Skrtel, and a good ball in towards Sturridge. And also a decent pass into Aubameyang, and that is 1-0. Aubameyang once again, 3 goals in 2 games he has now, and that is a beautiful debut for him. Beautiful debut first 2 games. I really like him. He's doing better than Balotelli has ever done for me, and that is in 2 games. I think it's a good buy. It really is. There's a good pass though by Sturridge. That's about 90% of the goal, but Aubameyang still needed to be there earlier than Vorm. And slide it in. 1-0. That is the end of the first half, and we are 1-0 in front. You do not see that very often now, do you? I'm really happy because we have been playing very well this match. Not giving away too many chances. Yes, they have broken through quite a few times, but it was mostly stopped right before they could take a shot. So I think it's going well. Let's see the stats here. Yeah. We are completely being dominated though in terms of possession. Wow. I think that's the first time this season. Oh, that's just ridiculous. I'm not even going to look at that because that just pisses me off. But let's start the second half. Well done by Alberto. He's a really decent player. I really recommend him if you don't have him on your team. If you have the transfer budget, and it is the second season because you cannot buy him in the first season, go right ahead and buy him. One of the best left backs in the game. Not only in terms of overall, he's just playing really well for me. I think in general he really is one of the best left backs. He has a really nice attacking stats as well. Good long shots and finishing, dribbling and so. Like that. Brilliant long shot. As I'm talking about it. He smashes it into the back of the net for the 2-0. From about 30 meters out, he just curls it with the outside of his foot. What a goal by Alberto. I want to see this again. That was beautiful. How the fuck did he shoot that? Okay, he just sliced it. Vorm with no chance there. Perfectly placed. And it's 2-0. I am happy. Oh, I forgot Balotelli plays for them now. He's not really enjoying a good comeback at his old teammates. Luckily for us though, because... well, actually not that lucky. Quite expected, but no. What a stupid goal. Zoot was out of his goal way too far. Our defense just couldn't head it away, and Chatley with an easy tap in. Still a good goal though, don't get me wrong. I mean, they headed it around pretty well, but Chatley shouldn't have been that free there. Moreno should have been on him. And Varane, in my opinion, should have won the header against, I don't know who it was. It wasn't a header. Okay. Oh, whatever then. It's a good goal. And that's 2-1. Or better yet, nobody was there. Good long shot by Aubameyang, but an easy save for Fulham. Alberto is playing a brilliant game. It's like it switches off. Then Dani Alves, the right back, does well. And the next game. Oh my god, look at that ball! Aubameyang should be ashamed of himself. I should be ashamed of myself, but that ball though. Like they showed a chance, but that pass from Moreno was beautiful. I don't even have words for that. Splitting ball. Okay, Coutinho won a header. That's something you don't see every day. Because of it, we actually have a chance here. Well, that is really looking good. That is looking really good. What a good save by Fulham. It should have been 3-1 right there. And honestly, one of my best attacks I've ever had. Oh, well done by Aubameyang. Well done. Sturridge, well done. Still brilliant stuff. And what a finish. A really weird finish. A counter-attack. That is unlike any I've ever done. So many players involved. A lot of my players were out of stamina, but they still continued on and continued with a finish in the end. But that is a great goal. A really great goal. Look at this. Sure, it was kind of sweaty in the end, but that team play though. And Fulham looking kind of bad there. He should have had that. But that is 3-1, and our form seems to be going upwards now, and hopefully it keeps peaking. That's the end of the game. I am so happy because this means the difference between me and Tottenham is going to be 2 points, and that's exactly what I want, because I want to get into those top 4 places. And at this moment in time, I'm not there yet. Maybe I am after this match. I mean, a 3-1 win is really good. Let's see. No, we are still in 7th. Are you kidding me? Everybody ahead of us is winning. And Tottenham is still in 3rd? What? Wait. What? How the fuck is that possible? Well, whatever. I'm catching up. I'm only 2 points away from 5th, 4th and 3rd. Maybe even 2nd. I don't know. Let's see. Am I actually 2 points away from 2nd? No, I'm 5 points away from 2nd. But only 2 points away from 5th, 4th and 3rd. And this game against Southampton could be everything we need. It's an away game because at home we lost that 1-0 where we had so many chances and they shot in the ball anyway. Hopefully we can get a revenge. And that would mean, I think, we move up on the table. Same team, no changes. Let's start this damn game. That is the beginning of Southampton against Liverpool. The revenge game, if I have to be honest. I just haven't forgot it. Because that was the start of the season and it could have been something beautiful if I won that game. Because we could have been first right now, I reckon. But because of that loss, I think, we went down and up and down and up in form. And hopefully now, we keep being up in form. Great cross by Moreno, and that is Aubameyang, but an easy save for Forster. That's a good ball though. That's 1-0. It has to be. What happened there? 4 players fell over each other. Maybe even 5. Holy fucking hell. Once again, well done by Sturridge. What a spectacular goal by Sturridge. I'm sorry if that sounded really hard in the speakers for you, but I am owning my opponents right and left. I'm doing everything to them. They do not have a chance. Look at this. They only show the fucking goal, but the whole move was brilliant by Sturridge. Wow, I'm thrilled. And that's the end of the first half. We are 1-0 in front. And I'm sorry if I hurt any of your ears, because my fucking microphone isn't brilliant. So if I scream a bit too loud, it just cracks up. Hopefully it wasn't too hard for you guys. And let's just move on to the second half. I've nothing to say, I'm just owning them in terms of everything. What was that? What was that? He could have easily just gone towards it with his right foot and maybe kept it in and maybe even fucking got a pass off, but he just did a weird little bunny hop. I don't know. That was looking really stupid from him. A good ball once again by Sturridge, and that is 2-0. Aubameyang with his 4th goal now, and Sturridge. Always it's Sturridge giving the ball to Aubameyang. And once again a splicing, or I don't even know if that's a word, but a brilliant through ball into the feet of Aubameyang, into his space. Perfectly placed. And a good finish by Aubameyang. 2-0. And hopefully this means next match, or even after this match, I'm already into the top 4 and I can retain that position. That's a good ball. That is a really good ball. Sturridge stops, and once again it's towards Aubameyang, and it's his 2nd goal and his 5th this season. And once again, guess what? It's Sturridge with a fucking assist. Look at this. Cheeky little stop there. Good ball into Aubameyang, and that's a decent finish. Could have been more placed into the corner, but still a finish anyway, and I'm happy having ball with him. He's been proving to be one of the best players in our team. And Sturridge with 2 assists and a beautiful goal, and Aubameyang with 2 goals now. The outlook is really great for us. What? What is this? That's the 1-3. I really wanted to keep a clean sheet, but how did this happen? What was happening to my defence? It just split open. Look at this. What was Cattell and Varane doing? Like, really? What were they doing? I mean, it's a good goal in the end. It's a good finish, but I don't realise what those 2 centre-backs were doing. But it doesn't matter. They will not score two goals in a small amount of time. I'm sure of that. And it is done. It is done. A 1-3-1 for us. Sensational. Absolutely sensational. The combo up front between Sturridge and Aubameyang has been superb, honestly. No other words for that. It's just been perfect and superb, like I said. I don't get it. Apparently buying Aubameyang was my best move. And Varane, even though Varane made a really big screw up today. I cannot be happier. I want to see where we are in the table, because they should put us up really high. I don't know, because apparently next match is a Champions League game against Barcelona, so you have something to look forward to for the next match. Thank you for watching. Please leave some support, and I'll see you next time.